all my gratitude. I could sing these songs as I often do, but every song must end, and you never do. So I throw up my hands and praise you again and again, 'cause all that I have is a hallelujah, hallelujah, and I know it's not much. I've nothing else fit for a king, except for a heart singing hallelujah, hallelujah. I've got one response. I've got just one move. With my arms stretched wide, I will worship you. So I throw up my hands and praise you again and again, 'cause all that I have is a hallelujah, hallelujah, and I know it's not much, but I've nothing else fit for a king, except for a heart singing hallelujah, hallelujah. So come on, my soul. Oh, don't you get shy on me. Lift up your song, 'cause you've got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. Oh, come on, my soul. Oh, don't you get shy on me. Lift up your song, 'cause you've got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. Come on, my soul. Oh, don't you get shy on me. Lift up your song, 'cause you've got a lion inside of those lungs. Get up and praise the Lord. Hey. Really, no, but I like about it. I
just like it?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think this song is about?
Um.
It's called Gratitude.
Yeah.
What does gratitude mean?
Well, it's another way to say thank you, like you're thankful, and so she's saying that the only way to say thank you to God is for Him to sing songs of praise and worship, and that's all. That's all He can really do to say to say thank you to God.
Okay. So it's their way of saying thank you to God, and so
Yeah.
gratitude is
Yeah.
saying thank you to God, being
Yeah.
grateful.
Yeah.
Are they?
The Bad Liar. There's a couple of those songs I don't really know.
Do you know Bad Liar?
I think I do.
So this is one of my favorites by them. Once again acknowledges that he and his lover are through a problematic experience. Of course, when you take the lyrics from the pre-chorus leading into the chorus, you could tell that the singer has a desire to make his partner believe that the issues plaguing their relationship would ultimately be rectified. However, in the chorus, he once again adopts a disposition of hopelessness as he acknowledges that he is a bad liar.
Well, that's.
So it sounds like it's kind of like a toxic thing. Bad liar can be interpreted one way or two ways. On the surface, it's a tale of a person who lived to regret his decisions to get married because he couldn't live up to his partner's expectation. However, since the main theme of the track is his inability to tell the truth, it can be understood that anything he says is a lie. So, for instance, when he tells his wife she's free to go and then follows up by begging her to believe him, he could actually be lying and in turn want her to
Well,
stay.
that is very strange.
In general, according to Reynolds, Bad Liar is about the tumultuous relationship with Volkman. According to him, he and Volkman couldn't fake it. They couldn't lie to each other and tell each other that everything would be fine in their marriage because the things weren't.
True as it can be, barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast, ever just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before, ever just as sure as the sun will rise. Tale as old as time, tune as old as song, bittersweet and change, finding you can change, learning you were wrong. Certain as the sun, rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast.
They're Beauty and the Beast, the tale as old as time. But yeah, so it's saying that there's been a big love story,
Yeah.
a lot of love between these two individuals,
Yeah.
and it's the um, it's a tale of a love story between these two humans, and
Even though one of them is technically a beast, but
Right.
is actually a human,
but turned into a beast.
right,
But she still falls in love with him as a
Yeah.
beast, right?
right.
All right, Unstoppable Photograph. You say Happier or Bleeding Out?
Unstoppable.
Have we done this song before?
Maybe once, but
I love this song.
feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaken, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose.
Is there sound?
Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. Apparently it was just really quiet. It's the climb.
I thought it seemed really weird.
Yeah. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, and I
gotta
be strong.
Just
Keep pushing on. 'Cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. This song, I like, it's not talking about the end result. It's talking about how you get there.
Yeah.
And keep pushing on to get to the end result, but not necessarily about the end result.
Yeah. It is. I think it's about getting to the end result or about, how do you get there? Because sometimes, I think sometimes we get good things, but if we don't know how the journey to get the good things, you can't always get the good things over and over and over again. So it's about, buckling up and doing the work and doing what needs to be done to get to where you need to go.
Right.
And so I think that's the important part too. So, yeah, I think it's really good too. It's a good song. All about the climb. Okay. Photograph. You say happier or bleeding out. Let's do an Ed Sheeran song.
Okay, well, let's do a photograph, because I've never heard happier.
You want to do happier?
Well, I mean, I've never heard it.
You want to try it? I bet you
okay.
have.
Really?
If you have it, let's start it, and if you've never heard it, then we'll change it.
Okay.
It's kind of a breakup song, though.
I've never heard happier.
It's a breakup song.
Is it where he looks like a Muppet?
I think the message is in this song.
Oh, like he broke up with a girl, and he still remembers it. Hey, it is a Muppet.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Ed Sheeran, the official music video, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, isn't that the video that looks like a Muppet?
Yeah, it is. It most certainly is.
That's funny.
Yeah, so he definitely breaks up with somebody and seems to regret that he broke up with the person, right?
Yeah.
The thing I love about the song is where he says to, like, he acknowledges that he made a mistake.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And so he acknowledges that he broke her heart and that it's all Muppets. That looks like a balloon person.
Whoa. It does.
It looks like it.
This is really fun. It looks like a balloon.
I hurt you like I hurt you.
That's funny.
Ain't nobody love you like
funny
I
the way
do.
they all look in that.
So with this song, have you ever made a mistake?
What do you mean with?
Have you ever made a mistake in life in general?
Yes.
Where you look back and you're like, I should have done that differently.
Yeah, I feel like all the time.
All the time, okay? Yeah. So are there times that you question, like, would I have been happier if I would have done this?
Yeah.
Okay. So this song, I feel like, is something that's like a big message in life too. But also at the same time, sometimes we have to live with the decision that we made. Yeah. Even if we think we might have been happier if we did another thing, we have to live with the decision and just know that we have to move on. Right?
Right.
Sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we hurt other people. Sometimes we don't mean to hurt other people, but we do. Right? Yeah. And so this is a case where he hurt somebody. Yeah. And now he, like, realizes, this person's happier without me. Yeah. And I have to move on with my life too. Right. So it's relatable in so many areas of life too. Right.